Named for Lake Tahoe and the winner of Motor Trend's 1996 Truck of the Year award, the Chevrolet Tahoe was a not-so-newcomer to the arena. A badge-engineered version of the GMC Yukon, which was first introduced in 1991, the Tahoe would be the replacement for the K5 Blazer, which was discontinued in 1995 in favor of the more family-friendly SUV. Sitting on the GMT400 platform, shared with the Silverado and Sierra pickups, this true body-on-frame vehicle similarly carried truck-like payload and towing capacities, making it extremely desirable. For the 2000 model year, the redesigned GMT800 vehicles made way into the showrooms. Two versions of the GMT400 vehicles remained in production for 2000 model year only, the Tahoe Limited and the Tahoe Z71. The Z71 was painted in monochromatic paint schemes and featured unique two-tone leather interiors. In addition, it included the Z71 off-road chassis package 46mm Bilstein shock absorbers, a standard 373 rear gear ratio G80 locking differential, color-keyed wool flares, trim, grille and bumpers, underbody skid plates, inset driving lights built into the center of the front bumper, oversized two-row radiator, distinctive tail lamp lens protectors, black tubular side assist step bars, black brush guard, and distinctive 16-inch Alcoa 5-spoke 6-bolt polished aluminum wheels.
Hey everyone, today we are taking a look at a very nice and very well equipped, nicely surviving 2000 Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. Now while the 2000 model year would actually bring the new body style, the Limited and the Z71 were special edition last hurrah vehicles of the GMT400 platform, so they retain the old body style for the remainder of the production year. This vehicle that we're taking a look at today is painted in the absolutely gorgeous indigo blue metallic. It features the two-tone, medium and dark pewter leather interior. Its full pricing is shown on screen, and its full options list is in the description box below.
Of course, as previously stated, the Z71 is four-wheel drive utilizing an AutoTrac Active New Venture 246 transfer case with push-button actuation, a 373 axle ratio, and electronic differential lock. While not intended for serious off-roading, the Tahoe Z71 is absolutely capable. It features an approach angle of 40.2 degrees, a departure angle of 26 degrees, and a ramp breakover angle of 17.6 degrees. Its ground clearance is 9.1 inches. Power comes from the tried and true GM small block 350 cubic inch 5.7 liter Vortec 5700 V8 engine. This L31 engine is of cast iron block and aluminum head construction, and is GM's last generation one small block engine. This overhead valve pushrod engine utilized sequential multi-port fuel injection with a 9.5:1 compression ratio. It creates 255 horsepower at 4,000 RPM and 330 pound-feet of torque at 2,800 RPM. The Tahoe can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 11.5 seconds. Features a gross vehicle weight rating of 6,800 pounds with a curb weight of 5,280 pounds. This Tahoe Z71 can haul a maximum payload of 1,534 pounds and tow up to 6,600 pounds. All Tahoes were equipped with a 30 US gallon fuel capacity and consumed 7.1 gallons per 100 miles driven, with an estimated total driving range of around 420 miles, which I find to be rather optimistic. EPA fuel economy figures are 12 miles per gallon in the city, 16 miles per gallon on the highway, and 14 miles per gallon combined. The sole available transmission was an electronically controlled 4-speed turbo Hydromatic 4L60E automatic. Rear suspension is semi-elliptical 2-stage multi-leaf springs with Bilstein shock absorbers.
Taking a look around the rear of the Tahoe Z71, pretty basic back here. Does have the dual doors here, Only distinction around the back is the presence of the Z71 badge. Of course, the flared fenders, monotone body. There's no dual tone colors here. Looks really, really good. Even the bumper is actually painted indigo blue to match the body. And overall, it's actually really, really nice back here. Down here, you do have the tow hitch receiver, trailer wiring harness. Alright, and here as we take a look at the profile, as you can see, it's pretty boxy. No aerodynamics were here at all. Just basically your body on frame truck platform.
Steering is hydraulically assisted, vehicle speed sensitive, variable rate recirculating ball with 3.2 turns lock-to-lock and a 40.7-foot turning radius. Wheels are the 16-inch chrome-plated Alcoa aluminum 6 bolts, shod in 265/75 R16 Cooper Evolution HT tires. Brakes are power-assisted 4-wheel disc brakes with 12-inch vented rotors up front and 12.6-inch solid rotors in the rear. Brakes are assisted by ABS and can halt the Tahoe from 60 miles per hour to 0 in 155 feet. Front suspension is torsion bar with Bilstein shock absorbers.
Alrighty, taking a look at the front of the Tahoe. Pretty typical of the GMT400 platform vehicles. Looking just like the CK series pickups because that's exactly what it's based on. Does have that familiar front end styling. However, this special edition Z71 as the last hurrah of the GMT400 platforms indicates it's a rather special vehicle. You do have these extended fender flares coming out here, body color grille, dual level lights here with the indicators below, and of course you have your low beam and high beams. You got that really cool black brush guard too. That is actually a factory piece. And then down below in the center you do have these inset fog lamps. Right below those are 2 tow recovery hooks. Really cool truck. Alrighty, seeing that it is a model year 2000, we don't have smart key access system, but we do have keyless remote entry. Featuring GM's typical keyless remote key fob, you have your lock button, unlock, and your rear door release or unlocks. Then of course you do just have a simple double-sided bladed key. Unlocking the vehicle is easy, just pressing the unlock button, unlocks the vehicle. And getting inside, take a look at this really, really nice interior. Now the driver's seat does show some wear, but overall the interior of this vehicle is absolutely incredible. Very, very comfortable, very luxurious. Taking a look at the door panels here. The downfall is a lot of hard plastics. Although this is actually kind of a soft touch material, but it does feel kind of hard too. You have a padded armrest here. You have this like carpeted insert here or seat cloth insert here. Of course you got your door pulls and your door locks. It does have power heated exterior mirrors, your window lockouts, power window controls, and power lock controls. And down here is just a molded mat pocket. You do have the carpeting continuing on the door panel down here with a door speaker. Taking a look at the driver's side instrument panel, you do have your headlamp control, dome override switch, instrument panel dimmer switch, parking brake release with the parking brake pedal right here. Your hood release is right here, and of course your gas and brake pedal. And one of the nicest features of the early GM trucks is the underdash vent, also colloquially known as the ball chiller. Alrighty, moving down to seat controls. You do have 2-stage heated seats with medium and high and off, lumbar support. This switch here raises and lowers your upper portion or your front portion of the seat. Here's your master seat control here. And this here raises your rear portion of the seat. Leather wrap tilt steering wheel. And taking a look at the seats are actually very, very comfortable, very supportive bucket seats with the aforementioned two-tone leather. You've also got your own individual armrest for the driver and front passenger. Alrighty, panning through the interior, we're going to show more details. As you can see here, nice fluidic power assisted steering, no steering wheel hum, rattle, or shake. Leather wrapped 4-spoke steering wheel utilizing the new steering wheel design. It does have GM's old multifunction control stalk with the turn signal indicators, flash to pass and high beams, wiper washer controls, and your cruise control. This is off. Then of course you have on, the set button on the side, and resume accelerate. Full instrumentation is easy to read with clear graphics with a 6,000 RPM tach, a 100 mile/hour speedometer. At the top you have your fuel gauge, your voltmeter, and then your oil pressure gauge, and your coolant temperature gauge. And then note that the vehicle only has 108,413 miles on it. Alright, panning over the top of the dash, as you can see here, it's actually in very good shape. There's no cracks or anything like that. It's not broken, it's not split, and it does carry the new airbag housing. Taking a look at the center control stack here, as you can see, it's a pretty busy place, but we'll go over everything. At the top we do have our AM/FM Delco stereo cassette player. Then down below we do have our climate controls, just a single zone manual climate control with air conditioning and recirculate. You've also got the ability for rear controls, we'll go over that. And down below is your CD player. This switch right here is your fog lamps, and this is your 4x4 controller. Cup holders slide out. Down here you do have a cigarette lighter or a 12-volt power point. You've also got two other 12-volt power points down here as well. You do also have an ash receiver. Now our vehicle does feature the full center console, so that's a nice little addition for extra storage. You've also got additional cup holders. This little flat area here opens up to reveal a writing desk with a clip, which is really nice. And of course the whole lid opens up to reveal deep center storage with coin holder. Overall, while the interior is actually pretty basic by today's standards, it's still a very nice place to be. It's very comfortable. It seems to be pretty quiet. Overhead, we do have an overhead automatic dimming rearview mirror. It does have compass and temperature display, and yes, it's very hot out today. Now on the overhead console, we do have our rear AC controls. Right now it's on rear control. You can also turn it off, and you can control your fan speed through here as well. We do have overhead adjustable reading lights, much like you'd find in an airplane. 3-channel HomeLink universal garage door opener. And then we have this overhead console with sunglasses holder and a storage tray. You can also probably put a garage door opener in there or something like that. This is the part where I'd actually show the sun visors, but their sun visors are missing. But they were illuminated vanity mirrors on those. You do have overhead assist handles that are fixed in place, and height adjustable seat belts on the front and rear passenger seats. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seats now. Now this vehicle, being a Tahoe, does not have the third row seats. That was reserved for the Suburban. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at the rear seats, which would be the second row seats. Alright, a quick look at the door panels reveal that they are styled in the similar fashion of the front doors, only with the cutouts due to the rear door shape. But they still have that same soft padded vinyl underneath over a hard plastic trim. Then they have this seat flocking material, which gives a nice contrast. Door entry lights for safety. Of course, you have your door pulls and your power lock switches, power window switch, and an ash receiver. And down below, you have your stereo speakers. Due to the fact that this vehicle does have the tubular running boards, it does have a nice little step into the entry. And coming inside, what you see is a very nice rear seat. Now, it is a little bit dated from today's standards, but in the 21 years ago, this is actually a very nice vehicle. The rear seat does seat 3 across. It is a 60/40 split folding seat with high adjustable head restraints on the outboard seats. As you can see, the two-tone light and medium pewter leather continue back here. And you do also have this fold-down center armrest. It is padded, does have integral cup holders, and a small little tissue box that opens up so you can actually load it. It's a very nice little touch. Outboard seats have high adjustable seat belts, whereas the center seat just has a flat belt. And taking a look overhead, you do have your assist handles. You've also got a positional air vent up there. You've also got additional positional air vents on the overhead ceiling header, as well as your rear climate controls. It just controls your fan speed. And of course, rear seat passengers also have their own positional reading lights. Seat back mat pockets on both driver and passenger seats. And over here in the back of the center console, it's pretty trick. This portion actually folds out or slides out to reveal a nice long drawer for storage. And this portion comes out, reveals cup holders. Very nice way of hiding all that. Another really nice feature, as stated before, it is a 60/40 split folding seat, and folding the seats is rather easy. However, there's one cumbersome trick to it. First of all, you lift the seat bottom cushion up, and you'll notice these two holes here. You'll have to put the head restraints in. Alright, now that we have them in the holes, the seat back just folds flat. As you can see, nice flat entry to the rear cargo hold. Alright, now that we got the cargo doors open, as you can see, very nice cargo area. Nice load flat floor. It does have fully carpeting with a reverse liner. You can reverse that to a vinyl floor there, or you can have the carpet here as it is now. And as you can see, very nice amount of cargo space. Back here you do have your lock for your power locks. The niceties back here include a couple reading lights and a dome light. Some access panels here, it looks like speaker grills. It does have 4 tie-down hooks. And inside this wheelhouse trim area, I have it kind of unscrewed because it's a long screw. But inside is your jack and tools. And it just clips back into place. Just like that. And then you just tighten this thumb wheel. Alrighty, now that we've seen the cargo area with the rear seats in their upright positions, let's take a look at it with the rear seats folded. Alrighty, here we go. Rear seats folded, headrest in place. Nice load flat floor, and then of course the seat bottom cushions act as stop barriers to keep cargo from flying into the front area. But as you can see, very nice load flat floor, very tall ceilings, minimal wheelhouse intrusion, creates a very nice area to load long items. Alrighty, this does conclude our in-depth walk-around review of the 2000 Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. We hope you found the review informative, and if you did, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, our Instagram channel at BrensoJ1. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.